When I look at my art, I can't help but reflect on the journey it took to get there. It's fascinating how the amount of work we put into our creations often shines through in the final product. Every brushstroke, every line, every detail is a testament to the effort behind it. Let's break it down. When I start a piece, I don't just dive in without a plan. I sketch, I brainstorm, I let ideas simmer. This initial phase is crucial. It's like laying the foundation for a house. If the foundation is shaky, the entire structure is at risk. The more time I invest in this stage, the stronger my final piece becomes. Then comes the execution. This is where the real work happens. I've spent countless hours refining my technique, experimenting with colors, and learning from my mistakes. Each time I pick up my tools, I'm not just creating, I'm honing my skills. The more I practice, the more I understand what works and what doesn't. It's a cycle of growth that directly impacts the outcome of my art. And let's not forget about the revisions. I've learned that the first draft is rarely the best. I often step back, take a breath, and look at my work with fresh eyes. This critical distance allows me to see flaws I might have missed. It's in this process of revising that I can elevate my art to new heights. The more I refine, the more polished the final piece becomes. But it's not just about the technical aspects. The emotional investment plays a huge role too. When I pour my heart into a piece, it resonates with others. People can sense authenticity. If I'm passionate about what I'm creating, that energy translates into the work. It's like a conversation between me and the viewer, and the depth of that connection often reflects the effort I've put in. I've also noticed that the more I challenge myself, the more rewarding the outcome. Trying new techniques or stepping out of my comfort zone can be intimidating, but it's often where the magic happens. Those moments of struggle and growth are what make the final piece not just a representation of skill, but a story of perseverance. Ultimately, the amount of work I invest in my art is a direct reflection of the outcome. It's a simple equation: effort equals results. When I look at a finished piece, I can see the late nights, the frustration, the breakthroughs, and the joy. Each artwork tells a story, not just of the subject, but of the artist behind it. And that's what makes it all worthwhile.